Hey, beautiful people. Happy weekending. Listen, if you found this message, it is exactly divine timing and you are supposed to see it. So I hope you'll stay for this short ride because you're going to want to hear this, okay? Um, and of course, if this comes across your For You or your timeline, all right, like I said, it has been divinely orchestrated for you to hear through me. Take only what resonates, okay? And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. So, Spirit is encouraging me to share with this collective that you need to release this fear of looking and feeling foolish. Okay? You need to release this fear of looking and feeling or even sounding foolish. All right? You're in a new space. You're in a new timeline. You're in a new realm. We've been talking about this. You can go back to some of these older messages from the past week and beyond, and you know that there has been a lot of shifting. And for many of you in this collective, there's been a lot of shape shifting. Okay, you're a whole new being. You've been reborn. And now you're in this space where it's time to plan, it's time to look at your visioning, it's time to look at your desires and really hone in on what you want this new life to be for you and what you want it to look like. And the reason I feel Spirit is nudging me with this particular message is because, yes, I would rather I would rather that you look delusional, right? And maybe even feel delusional about your plans moving forward than to sit in this space of trying to people please, sabotage your efforts, okay? And also fall into this energy of imposter syndrome. You are more than enough. All right, your healing work, the inner work, this understanding and knowing that you have developed over the past year, over the past several years, it has all come to this particular moment, right? And let's just keep it real. Sometimes it's going to seem like you have to feel or look a bit delusional for you to keep your dreams, your affirmations, your manifestations as large and grandiose as they need to be. Okay? Because you're an abundant being, and I'm here to remind you of that. We're not playing small anymore. We're not standing in the shadows. We're not hiding behind our shadows. We're not going to fall back into patterns of shame and embarrassment. We're not going to do any of that because you are the Phoenix rising. And what does the Phoenix rising mean? You literally are rising from the ashes. You've been torn down, broken apart, you've crumbled, you've fallen, you've been reborn. Okay? So there's nothing that should put a limit on how large you can dream and manifest. Okay, all the abundance that you would like to see is here for you. You are an abundant being. I can't say that enough. And you know what's funny is before I started taping this, I was walking outside, right, so that I could get a clear message to you guys. And all my life, I have never really cared for what's the movie with John Travolta, Dirty Dancing? But I kept hearing nobody puts baby in the corner, okay? And I want to remind you guys, nobody can put you in a corner. Do not let anyone box you up and try to label you so that they can comfortably, okay, sit in a space with you so that they can make you feel as if you're less than and them feel that they are more important than you. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Nobody's going to put baby in the corner. I know this baby right here is not going to be boxed up, is not going to be shipped and labeled, according to someone else's projections. I am going to rise like the phoenix from ashes, and I am going to flourish and soar. And I know you all too will do the same, collective. You really do got this. Keep going, keep vibrating high. Okay, and let me just say a little word about that. 3:35 on my clock. This may be significant to someone. Look that angel number up. You guys, people are going to do the most, okay, to bring you down to their frequency, to have you vibrating in a low space. because in those frequencies is where you miss opportunities because you're not aligned with your highest self. The divine, your ancestors, your earthly angels, even the archangels are not playing. They did not do all this excessive work for you to now feel like you need to go down with the peons, because you don't. You are the star seed. And it's time that you move forward and that you pop out with that knowing. Okay? You got this. I love you guys. Until next time. Mwah.